Welcome back to the channel, guys. I did not put a video up Monday. Honestly, I just passed out and didn't feel like doing it. I spent a lot of time grinding, trying to build deck ideas, and I've been losing at Magic pretty much ever since PvP season reset, uh, which was kind of ironic because I crafted cards, so I thought like I was going to win more, not win less, but I'm doing okay now, but at the time it was rough. But anyway, what I have on the screen is all of the cards that I ended up crafting. I used a lot. I still haven't opened the vault once since I started this account. I got, I don't know, 3 months in probably. But I'm going to save as many of these wild cards as I can for the next set. I want to use them on whatever I feel like can get me an edge early. This is what I crafted though. Mainly everything ended up being an Esper. But I started out, the first things I crafted were all for mono blue. I only needed one Djinn to basically start playing a decent mono blue deck. I basically copied the guy from Worlds and ran his for a couple of days. It does okay, but at the same time, like, I can't stand playing blue, but I love how his didn't have any Delvers in it, and it does really good against most of the decks. But what I really wanted to play with was Esper, so I had made this white legend guy and Sheoldred and these Rafines, and I really was going to play Esper Legends, but I didn't want to craft that many rares and mythics, so I ended up kind of going with like a mid-range build. And then I ended up crafting these white-black cards just because I wanted to. They were cheap, and I'd rather have them than not have them. And the Void Wrens I crafted to put in the deck that I was trying to build for Esper. Same with the Ravine Towers. I'm not disappointed, but at the same time, I'm still missing cards to legitly play Esper. I crafted these No Way Outs because I think it's an extremely broken card and I just wanted some, and the same with the rest. I think it's an extremely broken card and I wanted some. And then I crafted this land to go in the Esper deck as well, and also in my mono white decks. I plan to craft a couple of more cards out of some of these before the next set comes. The ones that come to my mind are Fable of Mirrorbreaker and Farewells. I don't have any of either, and I would like some of both. Most likely a playset of Fables though, but that brings me to what I've basically learned from getting beat up the past couple of days in PvP. I'm not going to save changes, I'm just going to let you guys see that's what I was up to with my crafts. I'll show you where I'm at with my set completion. We're trilling, that's right, I gotta click to go into it. We're chilling at 89%. I'm still like 8 mythics short, which is crazy. But aside from the collection, we start back over Bronze 4 in Limited, and we are in Platinum 4 in Constructed, and my packs are sitting at all of them opened except for 6. Oh, that's from the PvP seasons resetting, and we made Mythic. So that's pretty cool. And on my mastery, we are way up in, like, I think day 87 or 89, and we have 75,000 gold. We still need 800 gems for the next pass, but I'm pretty sure we're going to do that at some point in the next 12 days. And I'll probably show you how I did that. Let's see, what else have I got going on? These decks. Let's see, I definitely deleted most of the decks I think that I built. Yeah, like all the Esper decks that I had built and playtested with, I ended up deleting out of rage. All these decks here are old. The Mono Dude is basically the same deck that guy is running at Worlds, or was running at Worlds, I mean. I think it's like one card different, and that's just because I didn't have it, which is, so it's like a syncopate. But let's see, let me go back. The one I've been working on all morning, and I was doing great. I won like, I don't know, 10 out of 15 games straight in a row, it felt like, but then I just started losing them all when I got home and tried playing again, and I didn't realize that I only had 21 lands in my deck, which is the same thing I did in a draft video, so it's kind of crazy. But all the way back at Platinum 4 because I'm not paying attention to that. But anyway, this is the deck that I've been running. I've actually been using this card. I think I found a way. I think if Meathook Massacre wasn't banned, that this deck would be almost unbeatable. It feels just so crazy good. The main thing that's just good about it is this right here with this right here, like, lets you basically scry before you draw. Basically everything works together because, like, this little red enchantment guy, it says when an artifact leaves the battlefield for this, plus this guy feeds you a dude every turn if you need something to die for this. Like, there's lots of ways to turn on an engine and just draw tons of cards. So then, like, the weakness to my deck has been basically that, like, I could draw my whole deck in a game if nobody touched me. So Sheoldred can kind of be a huge problem, so that's why I'm running 4 grass. And then the fact that these 3 lands usually deal a lot of damage to me, along with the pain lands that I own do a lot of damage to me. I'm still short on lands. I need to craft more, I guess, if I want to get more serious with the deck. But I'd probably craft like the Planeswalker Nixilis too, instead of a second one of these. But this has been pretty good for me so far because, like, there's a lot of times where I can just sack a blood token and they don't have an artifact, so I can draw a card. Plus get some sneaky damage. But yeah, it's a pretty sweet deck. It definitely does really well. This card, it's got more things to do than I can keep up with, meaning when it's my turn, I'm like, oh man, I could have done so many things different on my turn. It's like, yeah, because I had 20 choices, and I just picked a route, and I went with it, but, like, I might need to add more of this. It seems like there's a lot of decks, like, if I see a blue deck, or if I see a mono black deck, there's a lot of decks or a red deck, that if you stick this, it's sticking. Like, it's not going anywhere. So basically, like, you play that around a counterspell and you stick it, and then you use this to get your life back up, and yeah, I mean, you can pretty much win a game out like that. And this card has basically been doing pretty daggone good. It always eats a card, it usually blocks, and then every once in a while you get to do a sneaky play, like copy it with that. Trying to think what else. I was running more of these, but I think I ended up just switching them out for another one of these. So yeah, like, let me think of what I haven't covered since the last video to catch you guys up. Still 12 days left in the pass. Our gold is still rocking. Yeah, I don't think there's much to be said other than my swaps used, play blue or greens. I'm trying to get a 750. That's all that's going on in my channel, man. That's what's going on here. In the next video, which is supposed to be on Monday, but hopefully it'll be on Monday. But anyway, that's what's going on in Magic. If I can make some progress in this PvP Platinum, I'll let you know. Or if I draft and I make any progress in the Bronze, I'll let you know. But I'm not going to craft just to complete this set. But I will write down, like, what I'm missing, so that when I draft this set, I can, if I see it, I'll snatch it up, like if it's any of the commons or uncommons. But I don't know how yeah, I'd have to go look at them all. So yeah, that's what I'll do before I do a draft, just to make sure that I am aiming towards getting the set complete, even though I suck at draft. But anyway, guys, thanks everybody for watching the channel. Sorry that I say the video is going to be on Monday and it doesn't show up on Monday, but it doesn't seem like that many people care, so see you later.